Today on Be Something Wonderful, the secret to manifestation, no belief needed. I am your host, Tom Kearin, and this is the Be Something Wonderful studio of higher consciousness, where we help you level up and become the best version of yourself. Creators, good morning and welcome back to the studios of Be Something Wonderful. Here we are in Park City, Utah, enjoying the snow, doing some snowboarding, and getting out some powerful content to you from right here in Park City. I have a big video for you this morning. And the question came up, Tom, how do I believe? I've been trying to believe. I've been trying to have faith. But when I do that, things seem to get worse. Hear this, conditions seem to get worse. This is the thing, and I really want to talk about this today, that it's not about trying to believe or trying to have faith. That just keeps you in disbelief. That keeps you in a state of a lack of faith. You create a lack of faith. You create that disbelief by trying to believe, by trying to have faith. You are already that absolute faith and belief. It already exists within you. When you utter those words, I am, that's absolute conviction. That's absolute belief. It's that trying and struggling to believe and have faith that's creating a reality of conditions that are showing you that you lack faith, that you don't have belief. Do you see that? So you don't create. Remember, let's start from the top. Right? You don't create or manifest anything. Rather, you become aware of the reality that's actually already there. That's already there, here and now. That great isness of reality. Reality is, God is. That's what all that is means. All that is what? Is that great reality, that one God, that one potential. The infinite potential or the beingness of you, I am, is to become aware of yourself, the I or the isness of reality, from infinite perspectives or viewpoints or vantage points. That's the great mystery. You notice that one of you asked, well, Tom, you use the secret to manifesting and the secret to this a lot, as well as other creators. Why is that? Well, it's a cool word, but because that is the mystery. The great mystery is a mystery of existence. There's no beginning, there's no end, it just is, and it's always have been. That's the great mystery. That's the mystery beyond all understanding, the peace that passes all understanding. God works in mysterious ways. Those are the mysterious ways, but it's through you. It's here and now. So that isness or that great isness is working through you as infinite potential or infinite beingness to become aware of yourself, you as reality, you as the great I, or the great I am, or the great isness, from infinite perspectives or viewpoints or beingness. Remember, is and am have their origins in Sanskrit, from the word esti, meaning is, and am, from the word asmi. Asmi and esti have their origins in Sanskrit, meaning what? Absolute existence. That's what is and am means. One self-existing cause, that great mystery, or that great isness, before time, before space, before beingness, before any idea of relativity, before it was relative to anything, there's just that great mystery. This is where I want to start today, because you don't have to believe that. It's there. It just is. It doesn't require your faith. It doesn't require your belief. That's what's keeping you, that's what's creating this sensation or this experience of not being there, of trying to believe, of trying to have faith. So let's talk about this. Remember, it is an idea of is and am as absolute existence that the ancients were signifying or pointing to in Exodus 3:14. And God said to Moses, unto Moses, I am that I am. In other words, I am the absolute great I am. I'm the absolute law or the Lord. Before me and after me, there's no other. There's no other isness of reality. There's no other idea of life except me. Everything else is beingness. That is relative, created, and experienced. Everything else is your experience of reality. But you're it. The arcane teachings put it beautifully. Here's what the arcane teaching said. Beyond the law, there is not. In other words, higher than the law, there is not. Elder or older than the law, there is not. The law is it. The law of what? The law of existence. The law of God. The one law just is. That's the absolute law. Even the law of assumption, the law of vibration, the law of correspondence, they're all subject to this one law. So when some of you say, I've been practicing the law for a few years now, and you go on to these stories, you're not practicing this law. You're practicing the law of beingness, the laws that are all subject to the one law. This law is, you just are everything. That's what creation is finished means, that this idea of isness and I am that I am. I'm this absolute law, this absolute existence. And within that absolute existence, there's the beingness, all that is. That's what creation is finished means. All that is in potential. All potential realities, but not any one of them. This is powerful. Beyond the law, there is not. Higher than the law, there is not. Elder than the law, there is not. In other words, there's not even the idea of non-existence. There's just existence. Wow, that's powerful. So, in other words, there is no other existence, including non-existence, whatsoever. God wasn't saying to Moses, hear this, that I am that supreme being that we've come to interpret that as. That would imply still being governed by its own inner nature or its own inner laws. It would imply some being that's still governed by something. We're saying God is the absolute isness, not governed by anything. It's that self-existing, causeless reality. God was saying, I am that absolute self-existence, causeless one reality or power or law. That's what it means when the ancients said, I am the Lord and there is no other. That one law, all capitals Lord in Old Testament, is pointing to the one law, the absolute law, not even the law of being. It's the law of one, the law of just is. Beingness is relative. Isness is absolute. Faith and belief are not required. God is. The law is. Existence is. I am that I am, God said unto Moses. God wasn't saying simply that I'm all powerful, but I'm all the power. I'm all the power there is. I'm not just all powerful. I'm all the power there is. It's not just all knowing, but it's all the knowing there is. It's not just everything everywhere all at once, but there is no other. There's only one absolute reality. That's powerful. We're going to really unpack this today. So, out of that one reality, that one existence, that one absolute law or Lord, the great I am is the Father. The Father, that great Father, what we call the great I am, born the being or beingness of God, the Son of the isness of reality, the Son of existence, the Son of God. I am awareness, beingness, is born out of the great I am, is born out of the Father, is born out of that one reality, that one source, that one existence. The beingness is born out of it. It's subject to that one law, right? Born the being or beingness of God. Reality existence is the law. I am that I am. I am awareness is born from that law or all that is or all potential or what we call the Son of God, which is your higher self. I am. Born of that one I or existence, that one amness, that one great I am, is born the awareness of being that. Being all potential. Being all that is. It is everything and no thing. So, do you see? It's nothingness and everything. It's all of it. It's in pure potential, where absolute power of the law or the Lord becomes infinite power, where absolute knowing of the law or the Lord becomes infinite knowing, where absolute existence or that absolute presence, that causeless reality, existence itself, becomes everything, everywhere, all at once in potential. It's all potential to you through your physical perspective. So when you just say the word I am, you're invoking absolute faith and belief in yourself as reality, in I am reality. That's powerful. Therefore, trying to believe or have faith and looking for evidence out there just makes no sense. You just create a reality where you're looking for evidence, creating a reality where you're looking to have faith, creating a reality where you're looking to believe. That's why in Scripture they said they could not enter because of their unbelief or disbelief. That's all you create. Remember, it's absolute belief. It's absolute faith. Trying to believe, trying to have faith is coming from disbelief. This is why you're not seeing it and not living the life of your dreams. Because you're trying to believe it. You're trying to have faith in it. You're trying to create it. It's already who you are. So trying to believe just keeps your awareness on disbelief. Creating and manifesting experiences of non-fulfillment. Trying to have faith keeps you in a state of lack of faith or I am not. Like the disciples in John 14:8, which I pointed to, this metaphysical meaning of this verse. Lord, show us the Father and it is enough for us. It will be sufficient of us. Just show us. Show us source. Show us the Father. Show us that existence. Show us that absolute law of reality. And that will be enough. Show me that I'm source. Show me that I'm all that is. Show me that I'm everything, everywhere, all at once. Show me that I'm everything I want, desire, imagine, and assume and affirm myself to be already. But no one can show you that but you, right? No matter how many success stories or things you create and manifest, it's never sufficient or enough for you because you can't see who you really are. You must know it. Faith and belief don't get you there. You must know it. Whenever Jesus says, according to your faith, or as you have believed, or according to your faith, or your faith has made you whole, he's pointing to that absolute knowing. Not a 3D idea or a linear idea of having faith or having belief, of trying to get there. It's absolute knowing. No amount of faith or belief gets you there, right? This is what Jesus, your I am awareness, answers. Have I been so long with you, and yet you have not come to know me? Who has seen me has seen the Father. How can you say, show us the Father? Wow. How can you say to yourself or others, show me the Father, show me the evidence, show me the faith, I've got to see this. You're it. You've been this awareness, right? You were born, right? Remember, the first birth is the birth of God as you, as man, right? And the second birth is from above, right? It's you to be born as that higher consciousness, that higher knowing that I don't need to have faith or believe or try to believe anything. I am reality. That's powerful. Remember, we talked about the idea of Christmas, that it's the birth of man as God, or the birth of you recognizing yourself as I am awareness, right? This is powerful. So, in other words, you're still trying to believe and have faith in the law, the Father, I am, reality. You are He, you are it. Remember when Jesus says in John 18:8, where they're looking for Him, right? They're searching for Jesus. I told you that I am He, so if you seek me, let these others go their way. They ask Him twice, are you Jesus of Nazareth? He answers, I am He, as is twice. I told you that. It's your own I am awareness. You're it. It's telling you over and over again. So let all those other thoughts and assumptions of lack and limitation, and I am not yet who I desire to be, go. In other words, buy the pearl of great price, as Neville Goddard talks about from Scripture. Buy the pearl this year. Make 2025 it, baby. Right? All other laws, assumptions, all other laws, the law of assumption, even Neville Goddard's law of assumption, the law of vibration, the law of frequency, the law of correspondence, the law of attraction, the law of resonance, the law of polarity, the law of opposites, the law of cause and effect, are all subject to the one absolute sovereign law of being one with your source, of being the great I am, that great isness. They're all subject to those. All of those. Those are all law. Those are all lesser laws of all that is, you as that beingness. But they're all subject to your absolute knowing, to that one sovereign law of one, you as reality. Belief and faith are not required. They are absolute. I am that I am. That's the secret. Try it. Stop trying to believe it and know it. I am your host, Tom Kearin, and this is the Be Something Wonderful studio of higher consciousness, where we help you level up and become the best version of yourself. Creators, thank you. Thank you for being with me. Thank you for liking and sharing and commenting on the videos. Thank you for being part of our Facebook group, The Ambassadors, at facebook.com/groups/Be Something Wonderful, for joining us on Instagram and Twitter at Tom Kearin, at TikTok at Be Something Wonderful, and anywhere on social media at Tom Kearin at Be Something Wonderful. You can find us. Also for being part of the membership channel. We have more content coming for the members, and another live stream will be scheduled for January. Stay tuned to hear that date, where you can ask me questions live during the event and send questions to info@besomethingwonderful.com. Creators, with great love, with great light and infinite gratitude, this is Tom Kearin here in Park City, Utah. Until next time, we'll see you soon.